Hello! Welcome back for part 5! It's been a while, it's been a week or two. We haven't had more Slay the Princess, and now we're back. I'm very excited. This time I have the narrator on. I've made very small changes to my mic. Hopefully, I can buy a new mic one day, that'd be cool. But I'm going to try the narrator voice from now on. We'll see how that goes. I've listened to the feedback. The narration is important, and the voice acting is very good. And I'm excited. We left off here with the spooky princess. Wait, can you see her? My head is covering her, and she's dead here. Okay, and I was thinking when I loaded this game up, it said like this is a love story. Maybe this is like a relationship between these two people, because look at my hand. My hand was very animal, not very human. So maybe we have a connection that we can't remember somehow, and we're kind of familiar with each other somehow. Maybe we're fated to be together, like two motes floating in time and space. Yeah, I don't know. It had me thinking. So, if it's a love story, surely it's a love story between the two of us, right? Okay, let's continue. This first line, I'll read it out loud. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
So she has a body, and she's right there. We could probably grab her and kill her again, if we wanted to. We don't even need a blade.
Wow.
She looks fragile enough to me.
Wow, Voice of the Cold is vicious. Oh my gosh. Wow, that is not something I would think of when I see a ghost. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Let's calm down.
I see you don't have that annoying knife anymore.
I do not have a knife. But
so, does that mean you regret what you've done? Are you here to apologize and make nice? Beg for absolution, maybe?
No.
Because I might be interested in seeing a little begging.
Okay, but she looks so cute. Look at her face. What is this? So adorable. See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This already happened. We already killed her. I killed you. What are you doing not being dead? Oh, wow. Wow. Whoa. So many options. Wow. And the people who wanted you dead tricked me, and my enemy is my friend. Let's team up. What do you want from me? What do we do? If I knew I'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. Oh, okay. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? How would she know this? You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me? She might even remember that. Oh, it's my finger on the scroll bar. I just noticed that. I guess I should tell you why I was sent to kill you. You're going to end the world. She already knows that, doesn't she? Wow. Ah, she's so cute though, but I feel like I meant to kill her. But I feel like we're also, pals. We're buddies, we're chum buds. What am I gonna do? What if I grab her and hug her? Okay. I'll say this.
You poor thing. That must have been so frightening for you.
It was pretty scary. I think I screamed.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally sympathising with us. This whole thing's been an ordeal, hasn't it?
It has. It really has,
She
yes.
doesn't mean it.
Does she mean it?
Serves you right.
Oh, God.
I was pretty scared too when you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest. It sounds like you got exactly what you owed.
Okay, she doesn't look cute anymore. I should have stabbed her. What the? We should have stabbed her. That's terrifying. Okay, these are the same options.
You don't look dead, killer.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
Oh no.
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
Wow.
I'm less interested in why you are or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are.
Ooh.
I've tried to leave on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here. I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here. But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all,
Oh gosh. I hate that. I hate that so much. I got a tingle down my spine. I hate it. I hate it. Can we block her vision?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I actually kind of agree.
Is she asking if she can possess us? She is.
No
But
way.
I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
But maybe we should let her in. What kind
Would
of...
she be able to see us if we went along with it?
Oh, the
Now,
voices.
isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him.
Him?
I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
Is it the narrator?
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Oh no. The narrator tends to be correct. Ugh. What shall we do? Will I like it? Oh my gosh. If I let you in, do I still get to be in control? I'm curious. Am I too curious?
Sure, why not?
That doesn't sound very reassuring. It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body. That is a very dangerous train of thought.
I kind of like that train of thought. It's funny. Ah, this is so tough. I forgot how tough these choices were. Okay, either let her possess me or I think she's been creepy and I don't like her creepiness. She creeps me out. I need to think.
Take your time. I know it's a lot to think about, but I'm very good at waiting.
Thank you. Thank you. Stop playing the victim you started me last time.
Yeah, you brought a knife with you. Was I supposed to just welcome you with open arms when you obviously had stabbing on the mind?
That knife could have been for anything.
It could have, but it wasn't. You can't blame me for threatening a would-be knife-wielding murderer. Especially when that would-be knife-wielding murderer became an actual knife-wielding murderer.
Okay, she has points. She's spitting bars. Okay, do you want me to die? I don't think that's important. I think she really just wants to get out any way possible. Why should I tell her that she's going to end the world? I already told her, but that was like a big deal. Okay, we're gonna fight.
Excellent idea. I'm glad to hear that you're finally seeing reason.
You're...
Oh, she's upset, isn't she?
Oh
You're
no.
going to try and kill me?
Oh no.
It would
I'm
seem
sorry.
Yes.
After everything you've done to me, you've chosen to do more?
But then you either kill me and I get even fuzzier or you don't, and then I'm really just going to be stuck here forever. There's nothing I could do. I'm just going to go on and on and on, lonely and sad and hurting and empty.
Aww. Why?
No, not that!
She's
Oh my
about to try
gosh.
something. Get ready. The princess passes through you, a chill rippling along your skin.
Oh my gosh, she's trying to possess me anyway.
Echoing in your ears. You turn and face her as she hovers between you and the stairs. Spectral tears streak down her cheeks as she places
Aww.
a translucent hand on your chest. It feels cold, but otherwise like nothing at all. Are we doing the right thing? Why do I feel so sad?
Oh
Don't
no.
let her get to you. It doesn't matter. Somehow, soon, this too will be over, and we'll move on to something new. I feel like you all keep forgetting that.
Okay, voice of the cold. So what? These in-betweens
Her
matter.
dark eyes fall to the floor as she speaks.
I never wanted to have to hurt anybody. It's not who I wanted to be.
The tears on her cheeks vanish. She lifts her head, sorrow replaced with wrath.
Oh
staring
gosh.
into you with fiery anger.
Oh no.
But I guess you've turned me into something worse.
That is horrible. Oh my gosh, the art there is so effective at horrible.
She forces her hand into your
My
chest,
chest.
and then... Yes? Nothing happens.
Oh,
Are you
good.
sure about that? Something should have happened.
Yeah, I feel like something should have
And yet it
happened.
didn't. We're fine.
Did you miss?
No.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. Horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
Okay.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you don't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just
Wait,
have
let
to
me switch
make you
sides.
give it to me.
That's crazy.
She's real now. Pity we don't have a weapon. Your last moments are spent a helpless witness as she rips her hand from your chest, holding your still beating heart in her clenched fist.
Wow, I got an achievement for that too. But that's my heart. Hey.
See you soon, killer.
She just winked at me. That's
She
amazing.
crushes it. Blood
Excellent.
and ruined vascular tissue leaking from between her fingers, dribbling unceremoniously to the floor. Everything goes dark. and you die.
Right. Okay.
You're on a path in the wood, and here we go again.
Off to slay
Slay
her
her
again.
The deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it.
Voice of the cheated.
Let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer.
There is no right answer.
And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start?
You know what this reminds me of in a way? This reminds me of Waiting for Godot. that we did in like English class in high school. This reminds me of Waiting for Godot, where it's like that absurdism and it's constantly waiting, but instead this is the absurdism and going in a loop and just the chatting and loopiness of it all. It's very Godot-like.
That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work. I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Okay, cheated. You're too pessimistic. I don't like you.
Wouldn't that get, I don't know, boring? Okay, so you've already been here. Twice even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory. Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess.
We did though.
Well, we didn't have to start. We killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us.
Yes.
That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending.
The happy ending was that.
The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy.
Yep.
Well, were you happy? Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful.
We're happy we killed ourselves.
It was boring.
Yeah.
It was bullshit. So you killed yourself? Yes. And then she killed us. Even though she was already dead. This is all fake.
Okay, he's kind of funny. I kind of enjoy his little quips.
Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real.
Is anything
the world
real?
is real. The people in the world are real, and the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real.
Real. Okay, got it.
You did the first time. It sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish.
I think the narrator does not understand.
All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
I think the narrator giving us that horrible existence in that room is what he's intending to do. I think he genuinely thinks that was a happy ending for us, and that's crazy. So I think listening to the narrator is not the best option. Yeah, might as well let her out.
A dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
Really?
Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point.
It's been different every
It means that
time.
there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating. How convenient. Everything always comes back to what you want us to do. I'm sick of him. Makes me want to end the world out of spite.
Wow. Are you the same narrator we met in the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here
If I had
before.
to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. That's a hedge, not a wager. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate. So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us.
That's crazy! Voice of the Cold is starting to kill the narrator.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
Do I?
You continue
Do
down
I?
the path towards the cabin.
Let's go. Let's go.
It isn't
Let's
long
see
before
what
your steps
the
away from
princess
your
is like this
destination.
time.
I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
Whoa, really,
It
narrator?
sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Are you trying to use reverse psychology in me, or have you
There's
actually
obviously
given
no
up?
point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will. The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward.
You know, maybe this is like the mirror is meant to remind the character of who they are so that they can get out of this loop or somehow remember their part in this, because the mirror is a constant and it seems to be getting more in our face every
Any
single
furniture
time.
of notice? That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror?
There's no furniture of note because he can't see the mirror. He pretends it's nothing.
The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah. Okay, we'll approach the
You
mirror.
slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
That's so scary, and especially the way he describes it as a gaping maw. But you know, the stores outside are nice. This is probably one of the nicest houses we've experienced so far. The stars are beautiful, the curtains are nice and flowy.
We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others.
I guess that's true.
I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over.
Okay, the cheated is really whiny but also really funny.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Yes, narrator, you can't see it. You're too blinded. Wipe
What
the mirror
she's
clean.
waiting for us right now, just out of sight, on the other side of that glass.
That'd be cool.
Reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
Okay, this time the jump scare didn't actually scare me too much. I didn't scream, but I was like, oh my gosh. My heart's clenched for a moment.
Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
Okay, now it's gonna be scary.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Oh my gosh.
Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts.
Constricts? Is she like a snake this time? Oh gosh.
Snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break.
I'm instantly dead?
Veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse. And you collapse with them.
No.
You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her
Oh my
hand grips your leg
gosh.
in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Yeah, I definitely.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right. But you decided it would be best to try and bury me all over again.
Yeah, we did do that, huh? God, she looks so horrible.
You're not getting another chance to mess this up.
Well, we respawn every time, so maybe we will. How do you know?
So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Okay.
And you?
Wow.
You do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
Okay, stop moving my bones. Come on.
We let her do. It's something different.
Yeah, it's
Don't we even
juicy.
have a choice? You always have a choice. Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time. Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade? Well, unless you have any specific ideas. I think my vote's the only one that counts.
I think it's interesting, but she's also terrifying. I'm okay, let's do this.
That's a good one.
Ego is all about perspective. After all you've done, why would I ever care about what you think of me?
Well, because I'd never wanted to do this either.
And sometimes victims become the same as their victimizers. Just because someone hurt you doesn't mean you get a free pass.
I mean, I didn't want to have to kill you. I was forced into this.
You should be grateful that I still have a use for you. Being mine is more than you deserve, really.
Whoa, that's crazy. Shouldn't have said that.
We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
Okay. Okay.
Pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges.
Ugh.
Proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
That looks horrific. Honestly, I don't like this section at all. I don't like it. Please.
Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you.
Ew.
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too.
Okay, let's
Whose
see.
fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up.
It's our
Are you
fault.
seriously trying to blame
Oh,
this on your vision?
agreed.
fades,
Oops,
and she
accidentally
tears
clicked.
open the membrane of your soul.
The membrane of my soul. Get up.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
This is weird. Is she inside my brain?
So cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Ugh.
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. There's another option, you know. Don't help either of them. Flip the table.
Oh, my next voice will be the courageless.
Gap where the mirror was. I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss. Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped
Gosh.
between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
Wow. Okay, that's dark, Miss Princess. Sheesh. Let's go.
You toss the last of your will aside and surrender to the princess.
Yes, Princess, lead the way.
Guess that's that. An end is an end. Let's see what it has in store for us.
Yay.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world.
Eesh. That's such a gross depiction. Or so.
But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
Oh no. What the heck? A paste of meat and feathers? Okay, she's desperate.
Please, just let her out. It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met. No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
Whoa. What?
It really is, isn't it?
Ew.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
Oh.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us. This is it then. The big moment. I just hope it's a way out.
We've been here before. A rendering that cuts. Oh, but as you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel another violent tear. A rending that cuts all the way down to your soul. Oh gosh. This princess looks horrific. You're once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevices of your body, from everything that isn't you.
Us again. How interesting. We actually won, didn't we?
What is happening to me?
Oh! Interesting.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Oh, there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Okay, so here's my thinking. when we killed her, this same thing happened, right? And this has happened before many times over, this same place. Oh wow, the music is loud. I think someone has to be trapped in this house. And it's either us or her. Maybe, I don't know. Because we were stuck in it. That was the good ending, according to the narrator. It's going to be okay, just trust me, we've been here before and you always get scared.
It feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. It's going to do something to us. I can feel it.
So, interestingly, it seems our voices disappear, and so does the type of princess when we come here.
Comfort them.
It's the end for you, but not
I would
for
have
me.
kept them in the dark if I were you. What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
I'm sorry.
So you're the real puppet master here? Can't believe
No,
it.
I'm not. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh gosh. You've withered. The decay. We're withering. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Interesting. I'm trying to understand what's going on. I'm trying to like piece things together. It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
I think it kind of... I don't think it makes me like her more that we hurt each other. But talking to her more makes me like her more.
How strange of you to ask me then.
Sorry. Oopsie. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Our work? What do you think of this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. she isn't alone anymore.
How many more mass vessels do I need to
We will
bring
know
you?
when we near our destination.
Okay. Have you figured out what you'll want when we're finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, my awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of self-knowledge.
How can you stand to be a
As
contradiction?
easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
I think maybe she's kind of right here where we don't know who we are, and the message is that we have to find out who we are by looking into the mirror. We're kind of detached by our own from our own identity. So maybe figuring out who we are might help, maybe? Okay. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is
Wow.
a cabin. And
Wow.
in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
That's crazy. This is interesting. I think it's really helping me know what I want to do more. I feel more like I know what I want to do now. I want to explore who my character is and who the princess is, I guess. Okay, let's save here. And we'll end the chapter here, this episode. It has been 40 minutes. So this will be a bit of a longer episode, but I think it was perfect. We got the middle part of the ghost one, and then we finished another princess. And now we're here at the beginning again. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you. I'm really enjoying this. It's been really interesting so far. It's an interesting game, very thought-provoking. I love games like this. I'm excited for the next part. I'm gonna try to figure out more about who this main character is, who I am, and who the princess is. Yeah, see you next time!